Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, saludos estudiantes, ¿cómo están? Hoy vamos a hablar de los pasatiempos. Los pasatiempos son actividades que practicamos cuando no trabajamos y no estudiamos, ¿verdad? Pasar, to spend time. Pasatiempo, to spend time doing the activities that we like to do. Okay? A ver, por ejemplo, practicar deportes. Practicar deportes. Practicar deportes. That's one. Nadar en la piscina. Ir de excursión. Estos son pasatiempos, ¿verdad? Practicar deportes, nadar, ir de excursión. Pay attention, this is a cognate, practice, ¿verdad? Practicar deportes, sports, nadar is to swim, and then ir de excursión, go on an excursion. Bien. A ver, let's take practicar. As you can see, practicar is a verb like nadar and ir. How do we know? Because of the ending. So, if we want to express what we do in our free time, then we are going to say yo practico deportes. Yo practico deportes. Pay attention. In this case, I'm conjugating practicar because it's my verb, your verb, okay? And I have my agreement. ¿Sí? Bien. Tú practicas deporte, nosotros practicamos deportes, etcétera, etcétera. Now, otros deportes, por ejemplo, practicar fútbol, golf, ¿no? Baloncesto, básquet, ¿verdad? Practicar. También tenemos nadar, que es la acción. Nadar is to swim. And then, if you want to express that in a sentence, what we're going to say is yo nado en la piscina, for example. ¿Sí? Yo nado. Again, pay attention. The ending of the verb keeps the agreement, okay, with the yo form. Tú nadas en la piscina. We keep the agreement. ¿Sí? Bien. Now, let's talk about this verb, which is the one that we're going to see in this chapter. And the verb looks like an ending, but it's not. Okay? Ir. It is to go. Okay? To go to a place or to go to do an activity. Going to, for example, going to swim. ¿Verdad? A ver. And then, yo, tú, él, y ella. Let me use this only for now. Use them. Okay? But these are my perspectives. And then yo voy. Make the connection with boy But then make sure that you remember the spelling. Your voy. You don't have to pronounce the V like in English. It sounds the same in Spanish, the B and the V. Tú vas y ella va. ¿Sí? Bien. Now, these are the singular perspective. First person, second person, third person, and then second person formal. See? Now let's do the plural forms of the first person. Nosotros o nosotras. Vosotros o vosotras. And then ellos, ellas y ustedes. See? Now the conjugations. Nosotros o nosotras vamos. Vosotros vais y ellos van. So these are the conjugations. Okay? You can find them on chapter 4. See? Bien. Now, since we know the conjugations, now we are going to be expressing ideas, complete ideas. Yo voy de excursión. Yo voy de excursión. Tú vas de excursión. Nosotros vamos de excursión. ¿Sí? Again, the agreement. Also, we can use this verb since the meaning is to go to a place or to go to do something. We can do it. We can use it to express the place that we're going to visit. For example, yo voy a la piscina. Yo voy a la piscina. Yo voy a la playa. Yo voy al parque. Now, what I want you to practice is voy, okay? And then a place. Voy a la piscina. ¿Sí? Voy a la playa. Voy a el parque. Voy, and now when we have parque, it's a little bit tricky because the a plus la becomes al because it's masculine. Okay? So let me put here so you can remember what I'm trying to say with al. A plus el. ¿Sí? Voy al parque. Now I'm expressing the place that I'm going to visit. Yo voy al parque. Again, if the place that I'm visiting is feminine, like la piscina, I don't need to use al. And then I change that to a la piscina. Alright. Yo voy a la piscina. Now you can express the places. You can talk about the places that you're going to visit. Also, we can talk about the activities that we are going to do. Por ejemplo, yo voy a, I need to have the a, okay? And then I'm going to add an infinitive. Nadar. Yo voy a nadar. Yo voy a escribir. Yo voy a estudiar. All the activities now, instead of using a place, I'm using an activity that I'm going to do. Okay? So, I want you to practice this week expressing the activities that you are going to do. Remember, it's ir plus a plus the activity. ¿Sí? Por ejemplo, voy a nadar. And then nadar stays in the basic form because this is my conjugated verb. Yo voy a escribir. Yo voy a escribir. Again, over here, nadar, escribir are in the infinitive form. And they are going to finish the idea of what I'm going to do. Let me add the yo here. Okay? In Spanish, we don't need to add the yo because the verb is telling you that I'm doing the action. So it's not necessary. Now, I like to use it because then we keep an idea of a balance within the sentence, and we know that we're not missing anything, that we have subject, verb, and other stuff. For an advanced course, it doesn't matter. We can get rid of the yo. See? Bien. So, yo voy a escribir, and remember, in the infinitive form. This is very important. Do not conjugate this one and this one. Always, this is the one that is conjugated. See? I'm going, then to swim. I'm going to write. It's in the basic form. See? Acá, yo voy a practicar fútbol. Okay? Yo voy a practicar fútbol. So for the voice thread of this week, what I want you to do is to tell me activities that you are going to do. Okay? And also, I want to add one very important verb. Let me give you the infinitive. The infinitive is querer. Querer means to want, okay, to desire. And we are going to learn today the yo form, okay? Only the yo form. Yo quiero nadar en la piscina. Now let's pay attention to this expression. Yo, again, is expressing that I'm doing the action, and then quiero is a little bit different in terms of the body of the verb. We call it the stem. ¿verdad? And then the ending is as we learned before. Okay, so yo quiero. This is an irregular verb that we are going to start seeing it in this chapter, and we are going to start seeing other verbs. But I want to start with querer. Okay, so I want you to practice this. Yo quiero. If you remember just a few seconds ago, or minutes, 1 minute ago, we were using voy a nadar, right? But in the case of querer, we don't need the a. We use the a only for the verb ir, okay? So forget about the a now. Yo quiero, and then the infinitive. Immediately, the infinitive. Yo quiero nadar, because it's complete. This part is completing the idea of what I want. I want to swim. Okay, I want to swim, and then in la piscina I'm going to add that to be more specific. Okay, quiero nadar en la playa. See? A ver, so we can have another action here to complete the idea of what I want. Yo quiero practicar fútbol. Yo quiero practicar fútbol. Again, I want to practice. Okay? Bien. So, what we did today? Well, first, we learned about pasatiempos. Pasatiempos are activities that we do in our free time, that we love to do them, okay? And also, we learned some expressions, okay, with the verb ir, okay, ir. And we learned ir de excursión. This is the whole expression. So what I conjugate is this part, okay? And then ir a la or ir al. And the last one that we learned was ir a plus an infinitive. See? Ir a la playa, ir al parque, and then ir a nadar. And the last part was querer. And with querer, we learned to say yo quiero nadar. We learned to say the things that we want, the things that we want to do. Okay? Let me give you an example. Would be ir plus a. Yo voy a nadar. So I want you to practice these two expressions. Okay? Yo voy a nadar, yo quiero nadar. And the structure, because eventually you can eliminate nadar and then you can plug in other verbs. Yo quiero comer, yo voy a comer, yo voy a estudiar, yo voy a leer, yo voy a bailar. And then quiero, yo quiero nadar, yo quiero estudiar, yo quiero trabajar, yo quiero bailar, yo quiero comer, etc., etc. So these two expressions are very important to express the things that you're going to do and the things that you want to do. ¿Ok? Bien, hasta luego. Chao.